Expect the news first. This is Oklahoma's News Channel 4 at 4:30.
Now, last week we talked about going to Bartlesville for Sunfest, and this week we're suggesting Bartlesville again. Everyone has heard of Mozart, a famous classical composer, and Bartlesville is home to one of the best Mozart festivals in the country. It's called OK Mozart, and it's in its 17th season, and this festival lasts through June 16th, and the whole city gets involved. For 9 days, glittering orchestral concerts in a glorious concert hall and dozens of other musical venues highlight more than 65 events. Walking tours, workshops, great food, lectures, and many of the events are free. Now, if you want to attend some of the musical concerts, you might want to check out their website, okmozart.com. Now, the Istock Perlman concert is sold out, but there are plenty of other wonderful concerts to attend.
Serving all of Oklahoma with statewide news. This is the Oklahoma News Report.
Good evening, I'm Dick Pryor.
And I'm Damon Gardenhire. Jerry Bonds is off this evening.
This weekend, Bartlesville is host to some of the finest music in the world. The OK Mozart Festival will offer performances all weekend by many different musicians. Some of the concerts will take place during the noon hour on the Promenade stage as well as in the evenings. There will also be workshops that offer everything from a look at quilts to a look at balls of wax. You can also take a tour of Bartlesville Historic Homes. The OK Mozart Festival begins tonight and runs through the 16th.
Kind of neat.
Looks like fun.
Now, live from Tulsa Station for more local news. This is Channel 2 News at 6.
If golf isn't your thing, maybe classical music can entice you to take the drive up to Bartlesville this weekend. It's time for the OK Mozart Festival. It's a world-famous music festival that kicks off its 17th season today. Channel 2's Deirdre Davis has a preview.
Nan Bullinger is a very busy lady, making sure all the last-minute details are taken care of for this year's OK Mozart Festival, like she has for every festival over the last 16 years. But this year is a special one, as this co-founder is retiring.
I've loved every minute of it, and I'll always be the biggest fan for OK Mozart, so I'm trying to be really upbeat and not get too sentimental.
Nan and New York conductor Ransom Wilson started this festival back in 1983, when Wilson's New York Orchestra made a performance stop in Bartlesville and acclaimed the city's Performing Arts Building as one of the finest concert halls in America. Now that orchestra makes a return engagement every year, joined by many other big-name performers from around the world. And besides music, there's art. Tulsa's own P.S. Gordon is this year's featured artist. It's the combination of the old favorites and new attractions that keep people coming back.
We come every year. I think we've only missed 1 year.
Now, for some of the events, it's best to pack a picnic lunch. But for those of you who'd like to eat here on the grounds, I'm sure there's something for everyone, even things that Mozart would enjoy.
In Bartlesville, Deirdre Davis, Channel 2 News.
The OK Mozart Festival runs through the 16th, and there are concerts and programs that are free, and there are some that require tickets. For more information, call the number on the bottom of your screen, 918-336-9800.
Straight from the News Center at KTUL-TV in Tulsa. This is Oklahoma's News Channel 8. Coverage you can count on.
Well, you can get out and enjoy classical music without that kind of price tag at OK Mozart. The annual festival kicks off tonight in Bartlesville. The event brings in classical musicians from all over the world. Tonight, News Channel 8's D.C. Roberts will be hosting the opening ceremonies. The festival lasts through next weekend. Most of the events will be held at the Community Center up in Bartlesville. For tickets, call 918-336-9800.
Well, I can't believe it's time for OK Mozart
That time of year again, isn't it?
It's wonderful. Yeah. Great festival.
Now, live from Tulsa Station for more local news. This is Channel 2 News at 6.
A world-class classical music festival is tuning up in Bartlesville.
OK Mozart kicks off its 17th season this weekend. The world-famous festival not only features music, but also plenty of art and food. OK Mozart runs through the 16th. There are concerts and programs every day. Some are free and some require tickets. For more information, call 918-336-9800.
This is the News on 6, Oklahoma's news leader at 6.
The focus is on golf in Tulsa, but up the road in Bartlesville, it's music. The annual OK Mozart Festival is underway with a full program of concerts and showcase events. News on 6 reporter Glenda Sylvie has the story from Bartlesville.
The Celeste New York Orchestra, conducted by Ransom Wilson, rehearsed the 1812 Overture for one of OK Mozart's most popular events, the Woolaroc Outdoor Concert. In its 17th year, the festival returns many favorite artists, including violinist Itzhak Perlman. Showcase events include an exhibition by Tulsa painter P.S. Gordon, this year's featured artist. But there's something distinctively different about this year's festival. It's the last for co-founder Nan Buehlinger, who's retiring. She took her cue from comments opera singer Beverly Sills made at last year's festival.
She talked a lot about quitting or stopping her career at the right time and what felt right, which many people thought she did it too soon. But I decided I needed to retire before people wanted to, you know, dig my fingers off the desk.
Besides full concerts with solo artists, OK Mozart offers a chamber music series it plans to expand next year. This year's program highlights turn-of-the-century violin superstar Fritz Kreisler. Chamber music director Paul Neubauer says Kreisler was the first to use vibrato on the violin, forever changing the way stringed instruments were played.
So we're celebrating him. That's what it's all about. Plus, of course, that guy, what's his name, Mozart? Yeah, Mozart. We're doing a lot of Mozart here.
Neubauer is among some of the nation's top classical artists who say they love performing at OK Mozart for many reasons, namely appreciative audiences.
You go out, go any place in this town, and people come up and say, "Oh, we heard your concert, and it was so wonderful to hear the music, and you're playing." And everyone, you don't get that in New York City, let me tell you. It doesn't happen that way there.
Buehlinger says OK Mozart was a dream that materialized for her and Wilson, but she's ready to let go and watch from the audience as it climbs to new heights. In Bartlesville, Glenda Sylvie, the News on 6.
OK Mozart continues through Sunday at the Bartlesville Community Center. For concert and ticket information, call 918-336-9800.
All kinds of big events around,
That sounds like fun.
This is the News on 6, Oklahoma's news leader at 10.
There's still time for U.S. Open visitors or the rest of us to enjoy Bartlesville's annual OK Mozart. The festival continues through Sunday, featuring some of the country's top classical music artists and the Celeste New York Orchestra. For concert and ticket information, the number to call, 918-336-9800.